Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Daz.
Together with the Office Blokes, aren't we?
We are indeed.
There you go. Here's the reason why children grow up to become criminals. Bad parenting.
That's one of the main things, isn't it? Absent parents.
Lack of parenting.
Bad parenting. Both, probably.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Soft parents, as we saw. Did we see that on a compilation the other day? Someone who couldn't discipline their kids. Or did I see it separately? I may have seen it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just like someone actually creating a monster in front of your eyes in a video.
Yeah.
You got discipline on that.
Yeah, well, this is Code Blue Cam, which...
we like, don't we? We like these. I'm getting into these police ones at the moment. Quite like them.
Yeah, pretty good, aren't they? Well put together and pretty interesting.
Well, I think because we do a lot of Donut Operator, and there's Donut Operator over on Patreon. There's quite a few exclusive ones. He reacts to Code Blue Cam sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think when he's live streaming.
I think last week we did a reaction of Donut Operator reacting to Code Blue Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're right.
So straight to the source now, straight to Code Blue Cam. Let's do it then. Here's the reason why children grow up to become criminals. Let's go for it.
On June 15th, 2022, a Racine County Sheriff's deputy was monitoring traffic when they observed a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed in Racine, Wisconsin. The deputy's laser unit displayed a speed of 43 miles per hour in a posted 30-mile-per-hour zone.
We're going to be at the mobile gas station off of Spring and Osborne.
The driver was identified as 31-year-old Kelly Zeminski and the passenger as 37-year-old Joshua Zeminski. Upon approaching the vehicle, the deputy noticed 4 children in the back seat when the vehicle only had 3 seatbelts in the back.
What does that plate come back to? Hi!
Why is he pulling us over?
Can you roll down this back window?
The tinted windows at the back.
Hi guys.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
So I'm Deputy Bill from Racine County Sheriff's Office. I pulled you over for your speed. You know how fast you're going? What? So 44 and a 30. Copy, thank you.
Definitely going to take that before and dispute it because that's not what the doctor said.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, it's fine. You can give me the ticket. Oh, that's just my insurance stuff.
Yeah, I need your driver's license. Who's the registered owner?
I am.
You're the registered owner?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my plates to come in the mail, but my registration, where's my, I gave him my title.
The what?
I gave my title to his mom.
What's our car?
The registration.
I gave it to her. It's in the goddamn hand.
Okay, sounds good. So you're Kelly?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license?
I gave it to her.
She's looking
For your ID?
Oh, no, I don't have an ID on me.
Okay.
She has a license. I don't need to give you my name.
You just said it's your car.
It's my
It's her car. I never said it was my car. It's her car. I'm her
my
husband.
car.
I don't know why you're being so argumentative with me.
Because I have to go to work.
Right.
I don't have time for this.
You're going to work with all the kids?
We're going
and the whole-
home.
I'm taking them home and then I'm going to work. I work at 8 p.m. I have to shower and stuff. I took my kids to the beach because that's what we do on holidays.
Okay, all right. How old are the kids?
What is that, man?
You don't know the age of your own
We have a lot of kids. Is this shit necessary? Why did it take us much more?
Right.
Rescue around at the Riverview Manor, 580 Madison.
When did you buy the car?
A life alert alarm.
What?
Contact was made.
A month ago?
Would you like me to call the guy that sold it
Feeling
to us?
nauseous and kidney
No.
pain jumping at
I didn't
midnight.
ask you to do that. Do you have that stuff? Do you have any weapons in the car you know about?
No.
No? Okay. Any drugs in the car?
No.
No? No marijuana?
No.
No cocaine? No
When I
heroin?
said no to drugs, that's a no.
Okay.
There's no alcohol, no guns, no weapons, no knives, no drugs, no weed. I got some prescription pills.
Don't reach for anything. Okay? You guys are just being argumentative, and that's a little
You're
weird.
asking a bunch of fucking questions that ain't shit. You pulled her over for speeding. You got her name. You seen her insurance. You seen her registration. And you're still questioning how old are my kids, this and that.
Well,
Like-
I only ask because they have to be in car seats, and there's 4 of them in a 3-person seat.
Okay, I got a car seat in the trunk. Can you
Okay.
put a car seat in this kind of car and fit all these kids in here comfortably?
Well, you don't have the space to fit
Obviously
in the back
not.
seat.
That's why the car seat
So
ain't
it's
in here.
illegal.
Then why do I take it for that too?
Okay. So do these kids?
No, it's just gonna-
You just have the one seat then, or
I got booster seats at home.
okay?
And
Are
I got a
they?
car seat.
Is it your? Are those your kids?
They're
Or?
all my kids.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
I don't need to give you my ID.
Yes, you do.
No,
They're
I
your
don't. Buy
kids.
By law.
5'9". Can I have a cover? They're being argumentative.
You're gonna get arrested. Just pay for your fucking.
I don't have an ID on me. I said it 5 fucking times.
I hate when people talk like this in front of their kids.
I know, There's just no need, is there?
No.
Yeah.
No need at all.
I can see his frustration, though. I can kind of get his frustration a little bit.
But he's just going to get himself into trouble, isn't he?
Yeah, but why is she even talking to him?
He's the passenger.
He's the passenger. Speak to the driver.
And she's been done for speeding, so really it should just be you just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. Just go around the other side, talk to the driver. She's talking to the passenger and asking him for all the details, and he's passing them over. He's a delivery man at the moment. He's just passing the details over like that.
Yeah.
That's true, yes. Maybe
just go around the other side and speak to the driver.
Yeah.
Maybe she should be on the other side of the car then, speaking direct to the driver.
Yeah.
You sort of see it to a certain extent, but still no excuse for effing Jeffrey when the kids are there as well, was there?
No.
He should just roll his window up and go around the other side.
Yeah.
You know, he could be out of his tree smashed.
He's making
He's not driving the car.
Well, yeah, he's done nothing wrong, has he?
No.
But he is leaning into it and making it about himself a little bit.
He is. He's being argumentative, but I can see his frustration though.
Yeah.
Why bother him on that side? Why is she talking? Not once did she approach the vehicle on the driver's side.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
She did stop in the car for the driver. You don't stop for the passenger unless the passenger's wanted.
In that sense, it is a bit odd, isn't it? You know, approach on the passenger side.
Yeah.
There might be something we can't see here. Maybe she's parked close to another vehicle, or
possibly.
There could be another factor
could be,
at play.
Yeah.
He's talking himself.
You can see through the mirror. There's not. If you look through the mirror, you can see her, but there's nothing next to her.
Yeah, I think you're right there. It looks clear, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Maybe there's a reason. I don't know though.
My name is Joshua Zeminski. I tried to give her my prescription pills, had my name on it. But by law, she told me, by law, you have a driver's license.
40 is fine.
I wasn't driving. You have a license.
How do you spell your first name, sir?
Joshua.
Joshua.
Yep.
Joshua, your middle initial?
Joseph, J.
J. Your last name?
Zeminski, Zimin.
Zeminski?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your date of birth?
Would you like to see my prescription pills from the doctor?
They're fine.
Oh, no, I took them out.
You gave me your name. I don't need to see your prescription.
I'm frustrated. I got a lot of shit going on, so I don't got time to do it.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't you guys just stay in the car for me? All right. I'll be right back. Thank you. They're being extremely argumentative. She said I didn't pull her over for speed.
Would you stop
for speed? Okay. So 43 and a 30. So she was argumentative right off the start. And then there's 4 kids in the back seat and no car seats. There's a 3-person seat back there. So.
What's their problem?
We're only gonna write 2 tickets for the 2 kids that are young enough to be car seats, right? The other 2 are. Okay, well you still, like I said, you still have 2 of them. Saying, don't write me tickets for all 4, that's only 2. Gotcha. Hey, I don't want us to smell like.
Too bad we don't have the canine. Too bad we don't have.
Unless something else happens here, like he's got a warrant or something.
That's what I'm thinking.
I do kind of think, as it stands, it's a bit over the top.
Yeah.
There's like 3 police vehicles, there's loads of cops.
For 43 and a 30.
Yeah, and I know that things can escalate, and they often do in the States, as we've watched in a lot of these videos. People are armed and things. So far, it seems like a bit of a show of force, doesn't it? It seems a bit over the top.
I think she's maybe called for backup though, because was she on her own at the start though?
I think so.
Maybe she's called for a bit of backup just because he was getting so agitated, the guy. Then maybe she thought better get some backup just in case.
She pulled someone over for doing 43 and a 30, I think it was, right? Something like that. Which, that's fair enough, sort of thing. Just speak to the driver, give it a ticket, and away you go. And she obviously spotted kids in the back. They're not. She says she's come back from the beach, giving the kids a day out. You know what I mean? They're all probably buckled in some manner. They're probably not jumping. I mean, when I was a kid, Jesus.
Well,
we had seatbelts.
I know, but I mean, in this day and age, you've got you otherwise against the law. You know, kids got to be properly buckled in, and that car will only have 3 in the back maximum, and not 4. So
there's one kid's not got a seatbelt on there.
So, or maybe strapped 2 into one belt.
Yeah, which realistically is, here's your ticket for speeding 13 miles an hour over. Here's your ticket for the kids not being properly, secured.
Get it sorted.
Buy a car that fits them all in.
Yeah, precisely. And don't let me see you doing this again. On your way.
Done with. But I'm thinking there's going to be an outstanding warrant for this guy.
There's more.
You get the feeling, don't you?
Yeah.
The canine.
Kelly and Joshua have an extensive criminal record, but they are mainly known for their involvement in the Kenosha protests and riots in August 2020. Both were seen starting fires and blocking law enforcement vehicles during the riots, as well as Joshua firing a gunshot in the air.
Side window's pretty dark too.
Oh yeah, they're like the same color. You can't see inside at all. And then when I first stopped him, I didn't even approach the car. He's hanging out the window. Why'd you stop us? Yada, yada, yada.
Negative. It was a make-it case. We got the information from Walmart.
She can't drive with all 4 kids in the car like that.
Maybe that's the answer then. When they stopped him, he was yelling out the window, so she's gone onto his side to see what's going on.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, if he's been confrontational first.
Yeah.
So I guess she can't go anywhere either.
No, we're on a traffic stop. What? What for what?
How long does it take to make some tickets?
To what?
How long does it take just to make some tickets?
As long as it needs to. I said, how long does it take to write some tickets? I said, as long as it needs to.
Can you go test their tint? Thank you.
Which window?
The front and the back.
Checking the tint.
Yeah.
Can you roll up your front window a little bit?
Can I roll up my window?
Yeah, can you roll it up just a little?
That's one of my biggest pet hates. It freaks me out like you won't no believe.
Yeah.
Feet on the
Dashboard.
Have you seen videos of it go wrong?
I don't know what. I'm glad. I can't stand it. It's disgusting.
It's just no need, is it?
No, it's absolutely disgusting.
You know when I said about knees going the wrong ways before on videos, I've seen a few of head-on crashes like that, and the body slide, like the person's still alive, but they slide underneath into the footwell, but their knees just go whoop like that. They go completely the wrong way. It's horrific.
Skanky little scrawny legs like that. Horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I want to see people driving down the road and you've got the feet and I'm like, oh man.
You want them arrested now, don't you?
Try that in my car and see what happens. The door will be open, you'll be pushed out as we're driving.
The fucking tint meter. What?
Alright, that's good.
Tell us, baby.
51 front, 4 back.
Kelly was cited for excessive tinting, operating under suspension of registration, and violation of child safety restraint. Second offense. Joshua was also cited for violation of child safety restraint. Second offense.
Okay. So a couple things here. You got your citation for the violation of child safety restraint, which, looking through your history, this is the second offense for you. So you got one for that. You, sir, got the other one for the second child, so you got a citation as well. Okay. And then your registration is suspended due to 2 unpaid parking tickets in the city of Racine. So you got a citation for that.
How is my registration suspended when I just registered the car like a week ago?
I don't know. You'll have to work that out with Racine. It just says it's suspended due to
You
unpaid parking
tickets. Tell him to pay his motherfucking shit, because I ain't doing
Okay,
it.
and then you got another one for excessive rear window tinting, because this is at 4%.
My law is 35% in Wisconsin, and I see you need it at 51.
The front one.
The back said 50. 4. Can I see it again?
Sure, that's fine. So you don't have to go to court for these if you don't want to. But if you'd like to, your court time's going to be July 21st at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, okay? So I'll give you these. I put your ID in there, and then this is his.
Here, babe.
Yep.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, you can't drive because they don't have proper
I
restraints.
have my sister on her way with another. I'm going to get my car seat out of the trunk after y'all leave because I don't trust not to get tased. And my sister's on the way with a police sister.
Okay, sounds good. Take care.
They were both considered guilty due to a no contest plea and owe $700 in citations.
Good, thank you.
About 2 months later, they were both charged with numerous felonies for allegedly attempting to rob a Kenosha man at knife point.
Jeez.
Both are currently being held on a $100,000 cash bond. Want to represent Code Blue Cam? Check out our new...
I wonder what happens to the kids in that situation. Did they just get put into care of relatives, or
I think if there's an
They
available,
would do, wouldn't they, if possible, yeah.
yeah.
or do they get taken into the what's it system, like the social system?
I mean, she mentioned her sister, didn't she? So I'm guessing if it was like a close relative, you'd be able to say, they can look after them. But yeah, by law, I'm not sure where you'd stand on that, to be honest.
I think next of kin where they can look after them. I don't think they want to put kids in care away from their families.
I think the authorities would get involved in it and make sure if they were going to relatives that they wanted them and it was like a suitable sort of like
stuff.
Yeah,
you know, place to
go for a vetting process. Mind you, parents don't. New parents don't have to go for a vetting process.
They shouldn't they?
You have a what's she called? There's a type of nurse that comes around periodically when you first have a baby, like at a month and at 3 months and 6 months. Home visitor or homework, something like that.
Yeah, they come out to check them out, don't they? Weigh them and everything, and check the conditions of the house and stuff.
They're watching you,
like a paediatric nurse.
Kind of, yeah.
Sort of like,
but they're watching you. As much as you think they're just there to measure the baby and stuff like that,
sure.
They're looking at all the surroundings. They're writing a report on if there's any safety concerns.
Yeah, any concerns, then it'd be flagged up straight away.
Yeah, anyone that gets pregnant goes into the hospital, they should be giving them an interview and a rundown. Especially some of the parents I've seen.
Well,
right, if you got a Civic.
You have to watch the news though, don't you, with some of the parents that have been put in prison recently, you know, for abusing kids and that. It's just absolutely unbelievable.
The hospitals do offer free classes, you know, where you go in for a Saturday afternoon and they'll teach you sort of do's and don'ts and things like that.
It's a good idea.
But they're not compulsory.
No.
Like for the first kid, I went and sat with all the other parents and went through it all, but it's really common sense stuff.
A lot of it comes from like having your own parents, grandparents, and people that you know around that have been through it.
Yeah.
You know, get advice off them. That's the way to do it, isn't it? Really?
Not everyone considers stuff though, because they did there's a diagram of what's wrong with this picture, and it's like a brand new baby crib that's been put up against a radiator. And you know, obviously, it's like if that radiator's on and it's quite hot, that's dangerous. And then next to an open window for a newborn baby, and it's like, not everyone may consider stuff like that unless someone has a conversation with them and goes, listen, be careful of that.
It's mainly common sense, but some people lack a bit of common sense, don't they? So
I had no, when we had a kid, I had no idea. Lucky for me, Gaynor was an ex-nanny and a nursery school teacher, and she had loads of experience with kids.
Yeah.
So she knew exactly what I was clueless. So I'm just like, I don't know. But common sense kicks in, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah, of course it does, yeah.
Those two seem like trash, though.
They do.
I was trying not to judge them too quick because we couldn't see too much about them and things, but towards the end, it's like, come on, mate.
Scumbags.
Just the attitude and the swearing for me when kids about that.
His feet on the dashboard was enough for 35 years in prison.
We'll be in your judicial system, won't they? Without a doubt.
I'll tell you, there'll be no wrongdoings. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers. Guys.